Hey guys, it's Joe from Team Black, and I decided to go live with Jerica, actually. I'm gonna see if I can get her on here. If you don't join Jerica, you're the worst. Okay, I'm waiting.
Hey
Ah!
guys!
Hey!
All right, this is crazy. We're in two different places, but we're all live.
We're across the country, but we're still hanging in there for a live video.
Yes.
While we're introing, go ahead and put in some questions and we'll see if we can get to answer some of those. Oh, good job. You're wearing black. I was going to say you better be.
Yep. I wore this specifically because I knew actually didn't know I was going to do this live, but I wore black today just because.
Yeah, I didn't give you much notice. I kind of was just like, we're going live. Hey, I'm full Team Black mode. I've got my bracelet.
I don't have my bracelet. I don't have my key necklace either.
I've got my key necklace and my actual shirt from the race. Anyways,
Someone mentioned my hair. Yeah, so story behind that, I cut my hair.
Surprise!
Surprise! Yeah, I really like it though. It's super fun.
Thank you all for all of your comments. We've gotten so many messages and we're reading all of them, and we really do appreciate all the love and support. It's exciting. We're getting ready for day 9. Can't believe it's already this far in the season. It feels like it just started.
Yeah.
Jerica, give us a behind the scenes story or something funny.
Last week's tennis challenge was super fun. But I also was super hilarious because, like Team Red, we kept rolling the X as well, multiple times in a row. And Joe just kept yelling at me, Jerica! Like at the top of his lungs, that's all he could say was, Jerica! That's all he was saying over and over and over again. And it would just make me start laughing hysterically. And then we got really good at getting that one.
You always rolled the X. And it didn't, no matter, I always rolled a normal one, leg, and you always got the X. And I was getting sick of catching that ball on my bottom. It was getting. Oh my word.
Oh, it was honestly like I was trying to purposefully do that, but it wasn't, but it was hilarious because it was always you.
Well, I guess my behind the scenes funny story is kind of one of those things where you'd have to be there to appreciate it. So we have obviously our producer and our camera crew following behind us in a different car. And the way that if they need to say something to us, there's a radio in our car that they'll speak over the radio, like, you may now use your GPS for your 5-minute benefit or whatever. Anyways, we would every morning, once we got mic'd up and we're getting on the road, we would always hear our producer Stephanie's voice over the radio every morning. She would say, "Good morning, Team Black," just like that. It was just one of those things we were expect it once we got on the road. It was just one of those fun moments. But
yeah.
Let's see.
I feel like there was one question I saw come through, but I didn't read it.
What have you enjoyed most about it?
I think what I've enjoyed most about Relative Race is just the incredible opportunity to meet people that we're related to and to take that into our future. It's a gift that will literally be with us the rest of our lives, and they're relationships that we were just talking about this, last year we never would have imagined we had this many new people in our lives that we care about and that we get to send messages and talk to on a regular basis. We just never imagined that would happen for us. And to think that I can't imagine life without them already. I can't imagine not having them in our life. So that's been really cool, unexpected, but one of the greatest parts about the journey so far.
That's so true. Going into this, we weren't really sure what to expect. Is it going to be awkward meeting people on a TV show that we're related to? And so, when that wasn't the case, and it was we were instantly connected, we loved these people and we had always known them somehow. This is kind of a special connection that you just really can't describe.
Someone asked, would we do the race again? I think we have different answers.
Do you want to go first?
I would definitely do the race once if I hadn't already done it.
Yeah, I would do it again in a heartbeat. I don't know. I think it's more than just like the actual show, but like even the behind the scenes memories that we come away with, like working with our crew and like
Hmm.
all that stuff that isn't even like shown in the episodes. It's like this crazy fun adventure and you can't even describe it. And the fact that it is captured on a TV show, literally there's 8 cameras rolling on us all day long. We get to at least relive some of those moments forever. That's kind of fun. So, someone asked who wins. Well, you'll have to tune in to see. We can't share that.
Can't tell ya. No,
Nice
no
try.
answers from us.
Did we enjoy the traveling aspect, or was it more intense than enjoyable?
So I think Joe and I both enjoyed traveling. The most stressful part was like navigating, probably for us. That definitely added an intense level to the traveling because you're like, I sure hope I figured this out right. I sure hope I planned this correctly because if not, we are on the clock kind of thing. So I do enjoy traveling. This was different kind of traveling.
I guess the flip side was we also tried to make it as fun as possible along the way because
Mm,
we wanted it to be a fun adventure. And so things
absolutely.
decorating the car and like just cracking jokes and keeping the mood fun was kind of just part of our experience. Like Jerica said, the things that you're used to and what make you comfortable, like following a GPS, that's taken away. Another thing that I don't know that people are aware of is we can't listen to music. That's something I do all the time when I'm driving. But because of the audio reasons, we aren't allowed to just like turn on the radio or anything. So
Hmm.
there are those kind of comfort things that make it a little bit more of a unique road trip. But we had fun for sure.
Yeah, because we would have been blaring tunes if we could have.
Jarek, I'll let you read through, see if you find any more questions that you want to answer. In the meantime, I have some props. It's show and tell time. I came prepared.
Okay,
Um,
somebody asked if it was ever awkward for us to meet
oh
people we
yeah,
didn't know and hang out with them. I think we both assumed it could be or it would be,
yeah.
and we were pleasantly surprised and found out that it really wasn't awkward at all. And then someone else asks, what was our hardest day? I don't
Uh,
know. I feel like day one.
yeah, but each day was hard in different ways because the day I got sick was hard in that way.
That's
Like
true.
different days are hard in
For
different ways.
different reasons. I mean, yeah, and then got run off the road the other day, so
It's like it's relative race. I mean, what do you expect? It's
expect the unexpected.
yeah.
Like Austin put it, we were doing good, and then relative race happened. That was a quote from like the second or third day.
Okay, quick question from Clint. Since you filmed many months ago, do you find yourself forgetting what happened on a particular day until it airs?
I think there's definitely moments that we don't remember, but overall, I feel like I had a pretty good grasp on what happened in a day.
And the other thing is we never know what they're going to put in because there's always way more that happens than what
Yeah,
they show.
that's true.
And so it's always kind of like this, we're always wondering like, okay, what's going to make it in this week? But I think the things that we forgot the most that surprised us when it aired was the car moments, some of the stuff that would just happen when we're driving down the road in the car. Obviously, remember the challenges, we remember who we met, all the big things, but those little random one-liners where we're just driving in the car and it's like I bring up laundry or something off the wall. Those things, like, it always surprises me what's gonna happen in the car because I just never know what's gonna come out of our mouths.
That
Um,
actually, yeah, that is true.
I don't know why, but I just never remembered those things happening.
Okay, what's your props? What is this show and
Yeah,
tell?
quick show and tell. So I have an actual challenge envelope with me from the race. It's empty, but it somehow ended up in our car, and I brought it home with me. It's a souvenir. Uh, Somebody asked if we got to keep our car. No, those are rental cars, and
I
they
don't think
belong.
they're rental
Oh,
cars.
you're right. No, they do belong to Lensworks, I think.
Pretty sure.
No,
I don't know, but either way,
no.
regardless, we do not get to keep the car.
And then my other prop is our binder. This is, I think we called it our style guide or something, and we literally made a plan of what we were gonna wear each day. So like we thought through everything so that we packed just what we needed. and that we somewhat matched and had a plan. And then we have room for like notes and stuff in the back for navigating. So it's just kind of like a little fun fact. Team Black always has their style guide with them. So, anyways, those are my props. We'll pick one more question each to answer, and then we'll let people go.
David, you were our favorite grip on the project. Of course.
Absolutely.
Garrett's not on here, right? Don't tell Garrett I said that.
Oh, he'll watch it later. I'm sure I'll get a message for that.
We loved every single crew member, though. It's really hard to pick a favorite. They were amazing. In fact, it was funny. One of our pep talks was about like how you're going to be so tired of having a camera in your face. You're going to be so tired of your crew members. Yeah. And I was like, I actually didn't feel that way at all. I enjoyed every moment, and I never felt like they were annoying. I don't know if that because with being in the film industry, I understood they were doing a job, and so, but I didn't find it annoying at all. I enjoyed it.
We loved them literally just as much as our relatives. It was just like crew, competitors, relatives, just like one big family. So,
how did we find out about Relative Race? So we actually were fans of the show before we knew they were doing auditions, and so Joe had been following them on Facebook. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that correct, Joe?
I don't know. Some ad popped up on Facebook, I think.
Anyway, he found an ad that suggested that you could audition for the next season, and so Joe was like, hey, Jerica, do you want to film a video? And I was just like, sure, why not? I was like, but do it now, because if you wait, I'm not going to do it. And so we did it like immediately afterwards, and then that was the beginning of everything. That was literally almost an entire year ago. Like, exactly.
That's true. We auditioned in December of last year. Okay, real quick. Why did you decide to do Relative Race? Honestly, we just wanted to go on a fun adventure together as siblings and just find out who we could possibly be related to out there, because we just had no clue who they would find.
Definitely. We enjoyed doing adventures together, and this was probably one of the greatest, if not the best adventure we'd ever been on.
Oh, yes. Oh, one more question. What teams did you love from past seasons?
Ooh. Oh!
I don't know. I don't have any favorites, but I think we both agree that we love all the teams from previous seasons, and we've fallen in love with all of their stories. She agrees with me. And we never thought that we would be competing on season 4. Thank you all so much for joining our live video, and hope you enjoyed getting a little behind the scenes peek. Bye, guys. Go Team Black. Go Team Black.